How long have you been playing in this league? Like, you trained in Florida your whole career, or when did this start?
I think it started back in 2018 when COVID hit. I think we kind of started this league up, and it's been great ever since. It's kind of all over the place to start, but it's a little more pieced together now.
And it's funny too, like hockey in Florida, obviously the last few years the Panthers win the cup, but I feel like our age group, I'm 96, you're 97, but like, you know, you, Prisky, McElmurray, Bolio, like all these guys that came through Florida have like set the tone for honestly this league and for what's to come. Like, can you talk about just seeing the success of hockey in Florida now the past few years?
Yeah, big credit to, you know, that 95, 96 age group for kind of paving the way. And
no 97s though?
No, we're a product of what you guys were doing. Growing up watching you guys work and the way you guys were around the rink, and you know, whether it was Florida Panthers, Everblades, Junior Panthers, Golden Wolves, whatever it was, and we were all kind of in tune with it, knew everyone around, so it was pretty cool growing up in that.
And where does this year rank for you as far as like most fun year you've had playing hockey? Obviously, like being on a team with Ovi, everyone sees your clip before the game, barking at everybody. That's what you're famous for, right? Can you give us a little bark right now, or no?
We'll keep that off.
Keep that off camera, all right. But you know, this year I imagine has to be one of the most fun years of your hockey career.
Yeah, pretty incredible being you know, just being a tiny part of what O was doing, and seeing that, having a front row seat to that every night was pretty incredible, and just a credit to how tight that team is, and it's all led by 8 there.
Do you have any funny Ovi moments, just the two of you? You can tell on camera. I know Fleury got you a bit, right? A couple years ago in Minnesota?
No, you know what? O didn't really get me any pranks or anything like that. He's a pretty laid-back guy, just a ton of fun to be around, and an incredible person.
And is it true what everyone says about the Bell Center in the playoffs, like sickest atmosphere of all time?
That was pretty wild to be a part of. I think it kind of stunned us a little bit in Game 3 there, going into that building, and you know, it was my first experience there, and you know, some of the older guys tried to warn us about it, but I don't think anything, you know, could have been said to go into that building.
Yeah, my last question for you. I don't know if we can put like B-roll on this, but everyone dreams of their first NHL goal. I think you have one of the coolest and funnier ones.
Yeah.
Not exactly how you draw it up, but can you talk about your first NHL goal?
PP, just, you know, D-man dropping one for me, coming in late. Just walked in, but yeah, it was.
It like hit the stick on the ground, right?
Like quite what I expected. Just sitting there picking up my stick net front, but yeah, I guess it goes down as a cool moment.
And what goal of yours in your career would you say you like rewatch the most? If you're a guy who watches his own highlights, I don't know if you're one of those guys.
No joke, probably that one, just because of how odd and weird it was. You know, everyone's kind of, you know, how was the first goal, and kind of what we're talking about, and then I tell my story about going coast to coast and then show them, and it's a pretty good laugh.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah,
appreciate it, bro.